How's it going, everyone? ND Sean 45 coming at you. Now, just to give everyone a fair warning, this video is non-football related. Now, I'm not trying to steer away from the whole point of this channel, which is to discuss Notre Dame football. But the thing is, it seems like every day something happens in this country that, as an American, just makes me cringe. And I'm always quiet on those issues, but not anymore. From this point on, if there's something that I feel needs to be discussed, I'm going to discuss it. But of course, the majority of my videos will always be Notre Dame football. But, you know, enough is enough. Now, I was actually going to make this video a couple days ago when this story broke. But one, as you guys can probably tell from my voice, I've been a little sick and under the weather. And two, I've been debating whether or not I should make this video, because let's be realistic here. When you discuss things like politics or religion or social issues or things like that, you're going to end up in hot water with someone. Okay, and you run the risks of losing friendships or relationships, things like that. But in the end I decided, hey, the left wing in this country, they're not shy or easygoing about letting their beliefs be known. Well, you know what? As a Christian man with conservative beliefs and traditional values, I'm going to do the same. Now, as most of you can tell from the title to this video, a couple days ago at a high school out in California, during their Cinco de Mayo celebration, or during the festivities and all that, or soon to be festivities, the school decided that they were going to ban students from wearing any kind of clothing with the American flag on it. Now, let me tell you one thing, everyone. As an American citizen, I am outraged, and that makes me sick. What appalls me even more is that the court actually upheld the school's decision to do this. Now, based on the article that I was reading, the school said they did it to avoid racial intimidation, racial tension, or something like that. Either one works. Disruptions of activities and other things like that. Because I guess a few years ago, there were some Mexican students carrying the Mexican flag, and they were being intimidated and, I guess maybe bullied, I don't know what you call it, but some American students were shouting USA, USA, waving the flag, and I guess that caused some problems. But the way I see it is this. If anyone is being disorderly in any way, you punish the students who did it for being disorderly and for committing the racial tension, but you don't ban the American flag out of the school, at least on articles of clothing anyway. I mean, that is unconstitutional and then some. Now look, just so the record is set straight, I do not encourage any kind of racism, racial intimidation, or any of that crap. That crap is wrong. But you do not ban this country's flag anywhere in this country. That is just asinine and absurd. And as an American, I'm very disturbed that a court actually upheld the school's decision to do this. That really bothers me. I mean, what the hell is happening to this country? I just don't get it. As I sat down to do this video, I was trying to plan out my words and what I was going to say in it, but to tell you guys the truth, I still don't have all the words, because this is just... I never thought our country would get to the point that it's at right now. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, to actually ban our nation's flag, whether it's the flag itself from a building or on a T-shirt or any other article of clothing, is just wow. Wow. I mean, I'd like to see them go to a place. I'd like to see them go down to Mexico. No, not better yet. Instead of Mexico, I'd like to see them try to go to any country in the Middle East or Russia or China or anywhere like that, and tell them that they have to ban their flag. See what happens then. Unfreaking believable. But I'll tell you guys this much. I've already made how I stand on racism very clear. That I don't support any kind of racist act at all whatsoever. But to ban the nation's flag from anywhere in this country is unconstitutional. And I'll say this, anyone in this country, whether you were born here or you came here as an immigrant, if you're in this country and seeing this flag bothers you, then you ought to go somewhere else then. Now some could say like, oh, you're hateful, Sean, you're unconstitutional. No, I'm just stating the fact. Anyone who is bothered by seeing this flag in this country, go somewhere else, and if it offends you so much. But to anyone who comes here, and I'm going to make this very clear, I'm not saying that nobody's welcome in this country. Obviously, I'm not for Obama's open border agenda. That is just asinine to just grant anyone citizenship. Come on. But if anyone wants to come here, I just feel they should do it the right way. Apply for citizenship, get your green card, and come here the right way. But of course, anyone's welcome in this country if they want to come here and make a better life for themselves. But do it the right way. But anyone who comes here or lives here, this flag's not going anywhere. So you better get used to seeing it. And like I said, the fact that any American school would ban this flag, from anyone to show their patriotism, give me a freaking break. Makes me wonder where our country went wrong on crap like this, because it's bad enough that we have all these liberal progressive people running the show, the media, Hollywood, music industry, so on and so forth. Even in the government. I mean, you got all these people, these activists in those fields trying to do things like screw with marriage, screw with our Second Amendment rights, screw with our religious freedoms and liberties, and of course, as we all know, screwing with our insurance plans. It just makes me, all I can say is this: we've got a lot of people in this country, a good chunk of them, that are very misguided and lost. And I'm not afraid to say that. Now, I'm not sure how far this video is going to get. It probably won't even get past my normal subscribers. But if it does get out to a broader majority, or a broader view base, I'm sure I'll probably get some left-wing liberal coming on here and accusing me of hate speech and call me a hater, a bigot, a homophobic, a chauvinist, or the same old typical crap that liberals use all the time to control people. Turn a simple opposition into hate like they always do. But I'm proud of this country, but as a society, we are lost. I mean, maybe not all of us, of course, but there's a good chunk of citizens in this country that are very lost, view-wise, fiscally, and socially. I mean, it's like we ignore all the good things, but we embrace all the bad things in this day and age. And as an American, that really saddens me. But I know you can't change people. You can't force them to believe a certain way. You can't force them to believe the same way you do. But the point is, I'm not afraid to express my views anymore. I've been holding back too much as it is. I'm proud of this country. I'm proud to be American, excuse me, and I always will be. Nothing's going to change that. But that doesn't mean I'm necessarily proud of the way our society is going, the way things are in this country. And I know the thing is, you can't, aside from voting, you can't really do much to change it. But I'm not afraid to have a voice anymore, that's for sure. So again, if anyone is bothered to see this flag, whether you're from here or not, if this flag offends you, go somewhere else. You know what? Here. We'll double it. No, better yet, we'll triple it. USA, baby. Now, I know I should be standing for this, but if I stand, all you guys are going to see is my stomach. But here, I'll put these two down for now. Raise this up, give a salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In God we trust. This is ND Sean 45. Peace out.
I stand strong about right and wrong, and I don't take trouble for very long. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is a thing that keeps us free. I am a real American. am